Hello, everybody. It's your boy Dante, aka Bloodless, aka Swear, and it is my pleasure to bring to you Matchday number 9 for the Academy. Now, it's been a hot second since I commentated Academy days. When I say a hot second, I mean like in real life, it feels like a lot of time has passed. But as always, I'm extremely excited. Academies have the chaos I crave. Who doesn't like a little bit of chaos in their lives? As for who's matching up, I just need to actually have my phone working in order to. I should have pulled this up beforehand, but I totally forgot that it doesn't show on the screen for this one. Silly, yes, I know. I'm a silly guy. Sydney versus Jakarta is up first. Second, we'll have Istanbul versus Dawa Accra. Third, we'll have Port Royal versus Atletico. And Stockholm versus Victoria. Jakarta's on top of the table, by the way. Sydney, I believe, is way down at the bottom. I think they were in the bottom 3 there. Either way, we'll have this get underway. Some Legends players going to have some pass around Liang. Legend Liang is going to just kick it out of bounds. I don't know why he didn't try to kick it against Wag there, but alright. Next highlight's going to be a toss in right lack into Fanto Benz. To Wag, back to Fanto Benz. Into the Legend player. A little bit of passing around to the right. Legend Chicken doing his best. Fish hits it in. Ooh, Fanto Benz should have had that one. A pretty big missed opportunity. Because that kick had decent power, but in the academy, you're not expecting elite finishing or anything. So, you know. Fanto Benz kicks this from the corner. Goes long. Whittington into Fish to Fanto Benz, who takes a shot, it looks like. Deflected by a Legend player. Skochnikov kicks us in from the corner. And, oh, that header had some power to it, but it's deflected out of bounds by Liang. Skochnikov's going to have another try at this corner. And the header goes over. So far so good. It's to be as it's as expected. Legend players at this point in the season should not be outperforming most normal players. Ooh. And he picks it up. Toward he's tall, not fast, I guess. I kind of blanked there. I was like, wait, is that actually going to happen? Yeah, Whittington just tries to head it to the goalie, but it's a terrible header. And Tower just gets his ankles broken, eviscerated. That man, those ankles left the building. He hit that all the way to the corner, those ankles. Those ankles, he's going to need a throw in for them. Someone get his teammate, because, oh my god, he needs a new set. My gosh. Either way, Joker to Sebastian up to Tato. Tries to chip it over. Whittington heads it back down. Sebastian heads it to Tato. And Jeeves, I think it was Jeeves. He just kicks it right to the opposition. Wag chips it over up the wing to Rylakin, who crosses it into the middle to Fish. A little too high. Ooh. Fish steps over it and loses possession. Jakarta's going to have another opportunity here. Does have people up top. Oh, the pass is Skochnikov. And what a header. Oh, Scotchy. He probably deserved that goal, to be honest. But you know, still, it's good to see that, it's good to see he's making plays. Chicken into fish. Fish gonna try and take this himself. Takes a long shot and goes over the net. I mean, Kerrigan didn't jump for it, so if it had a bit more dip, maybe. I want to try like a screwdriver shot, not the drink. No. uh, I don't actually know what it's called. I'm just going based off uh, what I saw it called once online. Donnie takes a shot, bounces all the way to Chicken, who's gonna have a chance to shoot. It bounced off the post. Wow, that could have been a goal. That could have been a huge goal. Benz picks this one back up, though interception. Gets it to Donnie, who takes another shot and bounces off the diver. But yeah, as I was saying, a screwdriver shot, so like, you know, goes high or something, or has like a super sharp dip, and then bounces right upwards. Something like that. Like, why can't we have that kind of thing in this, you know? Make it hard to execute or something. Oh well. So, the sim likes how Sydney has been shooting so far, and I don't agree. I don't agree with either team having being very good at shooting. Other than Skotchnikov. Skotchnikov plays playing well. Fetterman's quick pass to Wiggins to Fish, who manages just barely to get it to Chicken on the wing. Pass back to Fish, loses it to Jeeves, and it's cleared. So, Sydney has gone to goal, but otherwise this game has other than that, this game has been pretty quiet. I'm just gonna have some passing as Sydney looks to build up an attack, chips it over, but way too far. No one in sight. Right lacking to Wag, up the wing to Donnie. Donnie's gonna carry it and chip it over to a Chicken. Hits it quick up to Fish. Fish is gonna try and use his speed to get around everybody. Tries to hit it in. I feel like he should have done that a little earlier. Because, you know, he did that too close to the goalie. Either way. Ooh, Phantobenz has it from the Wag header. Ooh, Skotchkov has a chance. Shoots. That went really far. That went really far to the right. He just got lucky it bounced off a player, giving them a corner, but damn. Damn, son. By the way, Fish just gonna let this go out of bounds, so it's throwing. So far, this game has been nothing crazy. Ooh, bounced off the wall and wow. Bounced off the wall and Phantobenz? No, Wiggins. Wiggins was in the right place. Heads up play. Yeah. Yeah, that's a extremely heads up play by Wiggins. Good job. Excellent play from Jakarta to tie the score. 55 minutes left in this. 55 minutes have gone by in this match. Wag gonna pass back to Fish to Scotchy, who shoots and it bounces off of someone. So we're gonna have another goal, in 2 goals in quick succession for Jakarta. I'm sure Lumberjack would be proud. Rest in peace, Lumberjack. If you didn't know, he's dead to me. No, I'm kidding. Liang, though, deflected the ball in, it looks like, so. Interesting. Donnie, short pass. If that got through, Sasha would have had a great chance to score. Man, why can't... I want to player tries some bicycle kicks. Right, takes a shot and just, you know, goes right off the Legend Hermit. Legendary Hermit. Also, I always seem to yawn when I'm doing these. It's not because I'm bored. It's just because I'm perpetually tired. Chronically tired. I guess either works. So, like, don't be offended by it, guys. Sorry if it's unprofessional. I try to usually mute it, but either way, that free kick, bad. He only really directed towards where there was one player, just because of the height. Fano Benz picks this up, hits it out to the wing to Rylakin. Gonna run up. I like Ryklin better. Wag chips it over, and the header goes over. Still could be worse. Jeeves gonna have another free kick. Too far for the net, so we'll have to hit it to a teammate in the box. Ooh, oh, and it's chipped down. Wow. Not chipped down, sorry. Header. It's headed down, and I thought he could have taken the shot himself, but the header down sets up his teammate for the shot nicely. Yeah. Look at that. Incy and then hits it like back to the diver. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Oh wait. No, it's fine. Yeah. Still, I was gonna say like, wait, wasn't the one guy offside there? But no, he wasn't. Either way, Legendary chips it over. Rylakin is gonna get to it in time. Hits it, tries to hit it short to Donnie, but it's intercepted. But they're gonna call for a penalty in the box. It was at the very corner, so there is a chance. And hey, this would be huge for Sydney. Awarded. Oh, wow. They need to show us those sometimes, like the replays on them. Either way, Fish. And there we go. Marvin Fish. He's a player I've rooted for all season. Again, if you don't know me, I root for the individuals, not the teams. For like academy and stuff. Yeah, Jakarta has done. Wait, I think it said Sydney had like a 0.5 xG, and they have 2 goals. So that's kind of one hell of an overperformance. Sebastian hits it up to Liang. How's a play to Taitao? Wow, Taitao, he ran diagonally. He did not have to at all. That would have been a nice, like, direct one-on-one shot with a keeper. Instead, he makes it a tougher shot for himself and loses the ball. Either way, Fish hits it out to Chicken. Fuck! Chips it in, and the header down, barely saved by the keeper. Very good attempt. That honestly could have been a goal. It should have been a goal, I think. Headed over and then away by Taitao, but Fish ends up with it, chips it out to Scotchy, who shoots. Good save by the keeper. Also a very nice touch by Scotchkov in order to take that shot. Very good try. Scotchy gonna kick it over. Goes back. Donnie heads it down. Ooh, but loses possession of the Hermit. So it's gonna be a corner. Throwing apparently. Lacking. Needs to stop slacking. My God. Phantom Benz back to Lacking. To Donnie. To Phantom Benz. In. Ooh, almost gets it to Wiggins for a one-timer. That's a hockey reference for all you folks there. Still, it's cleared. I like how it says War Child. Whoever did that is a damn genius. Wiggins gonna pick up the loose ball, hits it to the legendary. Defano Ben's gonna take the shot, bounces off Liang. I did like the opportunity. I liked the play. I just think that he could have tried to take another step just to get a clear shot over, which would have helped. Fish hits it to Jerry. Gonna take a wicked shot from distance. Goes awry. And time is running out. Sydney might have this one chance in order to score. But They need to move the ball quick, and they're not doing that at all. Actually, they're just wasting time, in fact. Yeah, they moved it to their keeper and just passed it back and forth like they were in the lead or in control. They lost because of that. They could have at least given their guys a chance. But no. What a damn waste. Now, well. They threw. So Jakarta will come out on top. Does City have any play users? I don't think they do. I like how it says Furious Legend Chicken. Next up, folks. Istanbul versus Dawa Accra. I will say, I feel like we gotta get a few more academy teams in here, rotate them through. But you know, like hell, I'll make that this one time academy matchday graphic if I need, but just would look would be nice to see I don't know the butchers, something like that, just something different, just every season, swap out like one or two teams, nothing crazy, and just have 16 of them or something, or 12 of them in a rotation. Just gonna pass it, or no, you don't need to know what I just said there. Now, Istanbul, I believe, is all just legend players. I still am gonna root for them a little bit because, my squad from last season's academy match. Sorry, from last academy match season. Match season. Oh my god. I can't English this morning. A little bit of fourth wall breaking for you guys. It is 10:16 a.m. On Thursday, July 16th. Hello, future me. Ooh, that might be a penalty in the box, which will give him an easy shot at a goal. The ref's going to make this all about him for a moment. Go all the way over there. I understand why they don't just have someone radio down. Awarded. So, a critical mistake to start the match for Dow Accra. Nunez. And fires good. Right down the middle, I think it was, so Panenka. So, we're going to see Masters to Gorkov, to Holmberg, and gets it in. Wow, I'm surprised he was able to get that into Tomes or Torres, sorry. But finish was bad, but the play was really good. Miller into Gorkov, into Torres once more. Should have taken the shot earlier. And wow, that corner by Holmberg was kind of low, but his teammate almost made the best of it. Scored off it, but it goes out, so. Knight throws it in. We're going to see Man to Busquets to Hudaneska. I said English was tough, but man, you guys are making my life tough in general by giving me these names. Popped into Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos. Papa. Oh, Papadopoul. They changed his name. Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos. Good run to the box and just, bounce off the guy. And just goes for the direct shot. And Caparoni, unfortunately, isn't able to save it. Caparoni or No, Kaganori. My quality must be like lower or something than the original. I'm sorry, folks. That was pretty silly. Ooh, Torres still shoots it. Yeah, my quality might be a little lower than the original or something. Either way. Ooh, the header's barely deflected by Hall. Holmberg on this corner. Let's see what he's got in store. Heads it. The header goes way over. So Hall hits it short. Budineska and intercepted by Holmberg. Huge play. Miller to Torres. Torres, took a great first touch to get around the guy, but then it's, Istanbul player just catches up pretty easily. So they're gonna have control of it on the wing now. Knight to Arasov. Has the speed to get past this guy initially and make some space. Bad pass though, back to him. Leads to a Dawa Accra possession. Busquets steals it back. Budineska hit bad pass. Camavinga intercepts. Pass to Holmberg to Camavinga. Up the wing to Deanne. Wow. What a run and multiple cuts in from Deanne to give himself a shooting opportunity. Even if the shot was too high, that was very good. Anyways, this is some pretty intense legend on legend violence, folks. Although I will say, Dawa Accra doesn't have all legends players. So if they have active users, I don't know how active Holmberg and Masters are, or Kaganori. I mean, I hope for their sake they are. At the same time, if Istanbul wins, I'm not going to be too upset. A little disappointed in Adawa Accra, but not too upset. That could be fun. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I wish they had multiple teams in rotation. It could be like whatever team comes in last gets swapped out or something. And Hootie to Masters, back to Maxwell, back to Masters. A lot of passing going on just for nothing. Yeah, Dawa Accra needs to do more. Istanbul has taken 6 shots now, and 3 have been on target. They had 5 and 3 on target and 2 goals. So, clearly they're doing better. Dawa Accra has 2 shots on target, 2 out of 7. Ooh, that header barely bounces past the net. Legend Hall looked at it and trusted that was outside, but that was pretty risky. So Adawa Accra seizes the lead in terms of shots, but only 2 have been on target. Still, XG is pretty even for both these teams, 1.4 and 1.41 respectively. Maxwell back to Masters, into Gorkov, back to Miller, who shoots, and it's a pretty terrible shot. 81 minutes in, and the sim only thinks that Adawa Accra is finding their groove now. Header down, Miller picks it up. Bad run, loses possession, but Deanne picks it up on a bad pass from an Istanbul player. Masters chips it over to Deanne, passes in, and there's Legend Torres. He's going to finish. It's stuff like that where I wish Masters could get some sort of notable credit for it. But, any of those points and stuff, any of those rating points for the match, are going to go to, the legend Deanne and Torres. They're not going to be able, they're not going to, like, acknowledge that that play was only because Masters made a beautiful pass. Either way, Masters to Maxwell. They do have a few minutes left, so they could get in a couple highlights, plus additional time. Masters up the wing to Holmberg. To Max. Back to Maxwell to Hootie. To Miller. Masters now has it. Chips it above, and that's probably offside, even if it's a score. Legend Torres once again gets it, but again, yeah. You guys know, I've said it before, I'm not great at calling offsides, but that one, I saw Legend Torres. Oh, yeah, I wonder. I wonder. He was way offsides. Enough that even a noob like me could see it. Kainori to Hootie to Miller. And it looks like they will have a minute or so here to actually make... Oh, no, I guess it was 2 minutes, not 3. I misread it. Still. Good plays. Yeah, again, Masters 6.5 rating. And Deanne, who just had to make the one pass across, yes, the rating points. It's a little unfortunate. I wish that, I wish that they like took into account secondary stuff and just gave them even a small boost to their ratings. Or not ratings, sorry, to their match rating. Either way. Adawa Accra, a team with a few users, falls to Istanbul. Not the craziest result in the world or anything, but unfortunate for, those few users. I think that might be Istanbul's first win of the season, funny enough. Next up is Port Royal versus Atletico. Who's gonna win? Hell if I know. Simmer might have fallen asleep. Might have turned this into... Oh, never mind. They don't want a podcast. As soon as I threaten turn to a podcast, they wake up. Anyway, Port Royal. We're in a 4-2-2-2, I think. And a 4-2-3-1 with offset midfielder, center midfielder there. Port Royal in second. Kang is going to hit it back to Ruma. To Maple, who chips it up the wing to Gruber. Hits it in short, but blocked by Lexington. Headed away by Thunder and out of bounds. Starting it off fast. Only 20 seconds of the game. We get that much already. You love to see it. Bajramovic. That's the name. McRae Smith. A little bit of passing back. Chips it in front. Lexington makes another great clear to stop that play. Oh my god. And I think that was Kang who had I don't know. Kangaroos are known for their strong legs. Kang, he might be a kangaroo with that kind of shot power. Dramovic to Legend to Smith. Back to the Legend. To Nunez. Legend Nunez, I should say. Legend Ruma. To Legend Rupp. To Nunez once more. Into Badramovic. And it's a shot. I think it was Maple on that one. A nice play. But the goalie, Ampharos, makes a great save. Heads it back into contention, but Ambrose picks it up. He is tall. Man, where's all the 3'2" goalies that can jump 18 feet in the air? Legend Nunez, back to Legend Roop, back to Nunez. And Ruma to McRae in the middle. Bajramovic gets it, pass to Maple, but he slows down, takes a shot. I think it was intentional there, just to hit it against someone. But I mean, you were like close to the box. Like I would have taken a shot at the net. I don't know. Either way, Bajramovic to McRae. Back to Bajramovic. Now to Gruber. Looking to carry this up a bit. Gets tackled, and that's going to be a free kick. Kang is going to carry this one up the right after picking it up. Okay, a little weird visual glitch on that one. But it gets to Smith, to Nunez, to Bajramovic, to Smith, to McRae. Back to Ruma, who shoots, and it goes off player and bounce over the net. Like, they gotta be just content with these corners or something, but I don't see why. Okay, the header was not a bad one, but still, I don't see why. God damn, there's a little bug in my room. A little fly. Annoying. Bajramovic heads it, and it's gonna go way over the net. I haven't seen players trying, like, overhead kicks or anything. No bicycle kicks. Where are they? Show me a bicycle kick. Gruber loses possession to a good tackle from the Legend player. Thunder picks it up and kicks it up to Cheeseburger to Newman. This is going to be Port Royal's best chance of the game so far. Velox carries it up. Shoots. Goes outside of the net. I feel like Velox, I understand carrying that one up. But that one definitely could have been a passing situation based on the guys, kind of blocking your angles. Still, best player from Port Royal so far, even if they aren't doing great. McRae takes a pretty bad kick, honestly. I don't know how he got that corner. Ruma heads back to Smith, to Ruma, and it goes over. Field goal, baby. So McRae has to, you might as well just stay in the corner. Just stay there. He's going to boot this. Newman heads it away, and Bajramovic picks it up. Pass to Dodo, up to Smith. And loses it to Cheeseburger. It's going to be kicked way up to Munjakupa. Pass into Newman is lazy and too far ahead, so it's intercepted. Smith tossing to McRae, back to Smith. Hits it in, but it looks one of the Port Royal players clears it. Munjakupa picks up the loose ball. Running up the wing on this counterattack. Does have Newman in the middle. Pass to Newman. Passes it back to Velox. To Tenderloin. Back to Velox. Gonna look to chip it into the middle. I thought there was a chance for something else there. Lazy clear. Gerard picks it up. Stapari. To Bittner. Into Newman. Up to Munjakupa to Velox. Gonna look once more to chip it in. Probably. Nope. Past Tenderloin. Into Newman. To Gerard, who shoots and misses. A terrible whiff. That was Port Royal's chance to seize the lead right there. All you need is decent finishing there. But Gerard just no. Just no. Terrible. Horrendous. Terrible. Terrible. It's another word that other than terrible I can use. Disgusting. Disgusting. Gruber chips it over to Nunez on the left. All the way across the field. Barely manages to get past Munjakupa, who laid his body down there. In passing to Bajramovic, who shoots, Ambrose collects, because it's right at his chest. This is what I like about Academy. Weird things happen. Nunez hits it. And if that was just on target, just light, then that would have been a goal. because Ambrose jumped the completely wrong way. Ay, ay, ay. Either way, the XG says that so far, Atletico has been strongly in the lead offensively. Which makes sense because all the highlights we've seen seem to either start with Atletico having the ball and making plays to push up the field, or or them intercepting. Also, shout out to the Simmer. We got a little mouse cameo there on the left. I don't know if you guys saw it. Go back 10 seconds, you'll see it. Pass it around. Gets to Tenderloin. Back to Lexington. To Tenderloin once more. To Gerard. We missed the shot earlier. Hits it in, but that's a penalty. Not a penalty, sorry. No, it is a penalty. It's a card. No, it's not a card. No, I'm stupid. It's fine. Gerard hits it. Header away. Newman picks it up. Unnecessary jump, but okay. Chips it in. Don't see why he did that. He had guys like Stapari there. Like, I would have liked to, set up a play. Either way, ball's kicked out of bounds and cleared. Smith gonna toss this into Gruber. Back to Smith. Crosses it in. Bajamovic, the only one who can reach it, but it goes over the net. Ambrose was in position to make a good save though. So Deschamps to Doto to McRae, to Smith. Pass up. Kind of short, but Crew picks it up, makes the best of it, and manages barely to break past his guy. Hits it up, and Kang. It was a good finish, but unfortunately the goalie Ampharos made an even better save. Stapari to Tenderloin. To Newman. Didn't have much Koopa for a moment there. Didn't see him in time. Oh my. Nunes tackles it away, but Newman instantly just shoots the ball as it comes back to him. So could have been a goal, but Deschamps made a good save. Header away. Bittner's going to pick this one up. Pass to Gerard. Back to Bittner. To Tenderloin. To Bittner once more. Going to go in. Pass to Thunder. Probably going to look. Ooh, doesn't find anyone in time. Loses the ball. Kang hits it, but goes too far, and Cheeseburger repossesses. Port Royal. Ooh, Cheeseburger loses it to Kang. Collects, though, barely. Stapari gets the ball after the pass. So, despite this game feeling like it's been rather back and forth, no. Atletico has been mostly in control. Ooh, Stapari on a free kick, though. Shoots it. Could have been a hero with that one. Deschamps to McRae. It's despite that. Ooh, Cheeseburger picks it up. And it's a bad shot. Cheeseburger, what are you doing? If you don't have, like, at least 10 finishing by now, I don't know what you're doing. 10 finishing usually stops, like, crazy stuff like that. Because that was just such a clean opportunity. Oh. Well, Munch Koopa. Yeah, okay. Oh? Awarded, okay. We'll check this highlight out. I didn't expect that one to go in, honestly. I thought the goalie was in position for, like, the goalie is well in position for it, but it looks like it was just like kind of a perfect one. Just over the goalie's hands, or maybe even off the goalie's hands, but still went in. Cleanly onside as well. But yeah, that Cheeseburger shot, again, you steal the ball in enemy territory like that, and you have like a good one-on-one with the keeper. You can't just... The keeper didn't even save it. It just wasn't even on target. Cheeseburger almost gets another goal there, but the goalie makes a heads-up play in order to, in order to block the ball with his legs. Stapari. Gonna kick this one in. Lexington heads it out of bounds. directly to the side. Not even close to the net. Sabari has another free kick. It's a little far away, so likely going to try and boot it to a teammate. Does indeed. Cheeseburger. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a really close one. Cheeseburger had a very nice header there. Deschamps makes a great grab, though. So, that's going to end the match, folks. So, Munchakupa ends up being the hero, but deservedly so. Ampharos gets player of the match. As a goalie, that doesn't happen too often, but again, very deserved. Port Royal did what they did. They did what they had to, right? And they were able to refute and repel, defend, and parry Atletico's you know, wave of attacks. Wave after wave after wave, honestly. They graded 13 passes? Damn. Either way. I believe that'll bring us to our final game of the day. I think it's going to be, what, Stockholm versus Victoria Falls? Yes. Might be cutting this one a little close, because I gotta head to work right after this. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, well. Well, I guess with this brief pause, I'll just remind everyone, stay safe, stay hydrated. Uh, and if you are like me and by an area that is, currently a lot more overcast because a lot of the smoke in the atmosphere thanks to the wildfires, um, do your best to stay safe. My ear's not directly affected by the wildfires, of course, or else I probably wouldn't be recording this. But point still stands. Uh, you know, try not to breathe too much air. Could be dangerous. So, Victoria Falls Eagles needs this win to keep pace with Port Royal. With the Academy season, this is match day 9. So, only 5 more, including this one. So, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, 5 more, not including this one. I'm stupid. Dono, gonna pick this loose ball up. Hits it up. Would have hit to make Metalbeard there, but Wooter's gonna pass it barely into Stodge. Gets it to Dono, who hits it way over the net. And this is something we've seen from Stockholm is, when they play well, they are usually um, very good at passing it around and building up their plays like quick. Jarvinen into Bubblegum to Stodge, who's gonna pass to Metalbeard into Wooters. And, I don't know why he didn't just try to pass to Jansen there. But, Jansen is going to have the kick from the corner. Boots it. Header away. Return to sender. End of highlight, though. Then. Kane hits it short to Nelson. Up to O'Hurley. Finds Sick. I'm probably saying his name wrong, by the way, but I don't care. Not right now, at least. Oh! Kerry Hain takes a nice shot from the edge of the box there, and Cheese, unfortunately, just deflects it in. Cheese looking like he's of the Swiss variety today. Although he has time to tighten up, as you might say. O'Hurley passes up to Noxus. Hits it back to Nelson. Now up to Rashford. Up the wing to Hayne once more. Hits it in. It's blocked by the goalie. And Sick had a chance there. But unfortunately, it's off target. There wasn't many bodies in front of the net. He was fairly close. And the goalie wasn't, he was still recovering from the previous shot. Bar down. Wow. That was impressive. So, kicked in. And Kane easily collects. Kane's going to drop kick this one. Headed down by Nelson. Rashford picks it up. Back to Noxus. Pass into the legend Mueller. Back to O'Hurley. To Noxus once more. And tries to get in front. Wow, okay. Swiss cheese tips it over apparently, but it looked like it was a little high anyways. Now, Sick, Chick, I don't know. Sick. I'm gonna call him Sick, because it sounds sick, bro. The corner's easily collected by Cheese. No one gets a chance to header it. Cheese gonna drop kick this one. Nelson gets it back to Mueller. Stotch intercepts. It's gonna be cleared up the wing to Bubblegum. He's going to try to cross it in. Oh! It looked like it was going out of bounds, but it's saved by an Atletico player. Knox picks it up all the way on the other side. And no penalty there, despite the player slowing down and thinking there was. Metalbeard collects, gets into Stotch. To the other wing. Bubblegum picks this up, barely keeps it away, gets it to Metalbeard once more, who takes the shot. And he looked like a big burly man running there. My. Oh me, oh my. Stotch gonna try and get this to the middle. Jarrow intercepts, of course, but that's fine. So, the Eagles looking to extend their lead to 2-1 right now. Although Sick loses to Metalbeard. Picked up by Cheese. Bad clear. Knox picks it up. And the pass into Star is good, but the finish by Star is terrible. Knox's pass to Sick. Doesn't take a good first touch, so loses possession. Adamonis to Bubblegum. Ooh, loses it. Just a physical battle to Jarrow. Pass to Mueller to Hayne. In, but intercepted by the legend player. Headed down by Jarrow, so Eagles will repossess. Try again. Hayne running up the right. Pass it short, but legend Blington intercepts. The clear is bad, though. Knox takes a shot, deflected. Picks up the rebound, but it looks like they're going to argue penalty here, but it's a free kick. Pretty close, though. Star's going to have a good chance here. Bounce off the wall. Mueller takes a shot. Bounce off the wall once more. Jansen picks up the rebound. Hit to Wooters. They're going to try a counterattack. Has some speed. Slows down a little bit. Bubblegum picks it up. Might be on the side, though. Lose possession. Metalbeard heads it down. Wooters does pick it up. I thought he lost possession over there. Has Jansen. Should have passed it sooner. And it finds Jansen once more. That was man, that was a mouthful. I don't remember the last time I breathed. Wow, that was eventful. I would have liked to pass Jansen right there. Yeah, it looks like it bounces off of Kane's legs. Or right to Jansen, who just makes the head-up play. Or it looks like he's shot by Wooters. And the post denies him, it said. Alright. Either way. Great play. Stotch has the speed to get past Rashford briefly. Jansen picks it up past Dono. Past to Wooters, who's going to shoot. And It's a little off the mark, so not a bad attempt, though. Kane passes short to Jarrow. Intercepted by Jansen, who picks it up and scores immediately. Great play by Jansen. So he gets his second goal already. Rapid succession as well for that. Yeah, the legend player Jarrow just tries to get to Nelson. Jansen just was watching. He was eagle-eyeing it. Get it? Because, the Victoria Falls are eagles. Eagle-eyeing it. So he's eagle-eyeing the eagle. You get it. Either way, Stotch to Wooters. Or Waters? I don't know. Either way, intercepted. Haynes going to clear all the way back to Cheese. He's going to pass it out to the legend player on the wing. To Adamonis, back to the legend player. Back to Adamonis, back to the legend player. Goes to the wing. To Bubblegum, back to the wing to Adamonis. Hits it up to Bubblegum. Pass short to Jansen, and that's going to be the hat trick complete in, 5 minutes? He literally scored a hat trick in like 5 minutes. I'm a little jealous. Just a little. I want a hat trick. I really do. I want a lot of goals. Just let me score, please. I beg. I'm on my hands and knees here. Let me score. Either way, a fantastic play. Jansen had great positioning there. Sick. Bad pass. Lind intercepts. Pass to Dono. So Stockholm, to Bubblegum, and that was a pretty good shot. I can't lie. Given like the positioning of the defender, his mark was pretty tight on him. Bubblegum made a nice shot there, even if it was saved. Either way, Rashford pass back to Jarrow, to Hawkins. Passes up to Kane. Sorry, way back to Kane. To Jarrow. To Mueller. Into Starr, who had some room to run. Pass Noxus to Rashford. To O'Hurley. Hits it up to Rashford. Going to pass it in. And Sick is going to get the finish. Good place. Good place. Very clean. I like this. One day I will see the 10-9 scoring game. And if, this one continues like this, a score every, 2 minutes, we would, exceed that number. I wouldn't mind that. I just hope next time, if we do get a 10-9 game, I want to be a part of it. And I want to score, 8 of those. Well, actually, I want to score all 10, to be honest. Hell, I'll score all 19. Either way. Metalbeard passing to Wooters. Gonna run up, take the shot. And Kane makes a good stop. The sim may have said it was an easy stop, but, there was a lot of bodies in the way. The goalie could have easily missed it. The corner, pretty high. And it's headed over the net. Yikes. Either way. There you have it, folks. That's halftime. It's a 3-2 lead for Stockholm in, honestly, a bit of a thriller. Jansen, he was in the right place at the right time. For his first 2 goals, they were right place, right time. And the third goal was nothing like spectacular or impressive. But it was great team play that allowed him to allowed them to get that goal. So, Bubblegum. No, not Bubblegum. Either way. Jarrow, pass up to Legend Mueller to Sick, who just scored. To Hayne, too big of a pass. That could have been a great opportunity, but intercepted. Pass back to Cheese. Short to Lind. To Stotch in the middle. Gonna look to pass it up to Wooters. Does get it. And lazy pass. Hawkins intercepts the one to Adamonis. Gonna run this up himself. Sick. Grabs it. Pass to Noxus. And not a bad shot. That might have hit off the post, but the goalie grabs it out of the air anyways. So Cheese hits it short to Lind. And he's going to boot it far, but it's intercepted by Hawkins. And he's going to shoot, tipped over the net by Cheese. I don't know if it needed to be tipped over, but still, it looked cool. Nelson picks up the loose ball off the corner. O'Hurley into Rashford. Back to Nelson. Yes, and the highlight means they didn't do anything. Man, all three of Stockholm's midfielders have under 7.0 rating, despite them being in the lead and having scored 3 goals. Yikes. Adamonis to Jarv. Chips it over to the middle and Wooters fails the header, unfortunately. Noxus to O'Hurley. Passes up to Sick. We got a counterattack, folks. Metalbeard and Wooters on him. Passes it in between them to Noxus. Back up to Sick with the 1-2 play. Header away by Metalbeard, but Rashford picks it up. Pass Stark to Mueller to Hayne, who shoots. Wow. That shot had distance, power, and when it deflected up, it deflected up. Anyway, Lind to Stotch. Hits it. Bad pass. O'Hurley intercepts. Pass to Noxus, who shoots. And it's way off the mark. Damn. I'm thinking that I might need to, hits with outside the foot or tries tricks. Oh, wow. Jansen just takes the shot. I mean, to be fair, he's scored a hat trick so far, so it makes sense why he would want to take the shot. I myself scored, I think I scored like 4 goals in one game as well. When I was in academy. Dono, pass to Adamonis, up to Dono. The 1-2. He's gonna have room and shoots from distance, but I don't like that. That was a bad choice by Dono. He had the space to move up closer and make it a higher percentage shot. And teammates, which he could have passed to. Either way, Star has room. Gonna, slow the play down, though, because no one was with him. Adamonis intercepts the pass. Hits the Wooters to Jansen. To the wing to Jarv. Who's going to shoot it. Oh, my God. That was accurate, baby. Good shot. It's, the legend player, Jarvinen, baby. Looks like it, actually, it might have hit off Kane. Kane might have went up to deflect it, and it might have hit off, the inside of his hand and bounced in. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but either way, it's a goal. Backheel pass to Rashford to Noxus, now to Sick. Back to Noxus, to Rashford, up to Sick, making some space. Sick's gonna shoot, and good deflection by Cheese. It also had some good power on it, and was pretty close. So, Stockholm up 4-2. Victoria Falls they're going to need a bit of a miracle here. Pass O'Hurley to Rashford, to Mueller. All the way back. And that's ending the play. Rip. Sick picks it up, though. Passes it up the middle to Mueller. And chips it over, but I think that's offside. So even if Star scores, yeah, that's offside. I saw 16-6. 16 out of 6 shot ratio to on target. Yikes. Mueller to Sick. Pass to Hayne to Rashford. Bad pass by Rashford. Metalbeard intercepts. Pass to Cheese. Adamonis to Dono. Gets the bubble gum. They might have something on this attack. They have a lot of attackers in the box. Chipped in. And Wooters! It's over. But it was a good play. So, Stotch. Ooh, header down by Noxus, but Metalbeard's still faster and gonna collect. Better positioning. Stotch, though, gets it. Dono. Intercepted by Rashford. Tackled away, I should say. Adamonis. Ooh, Hawkins also tackles out away, but picked up by Jarvinen. Bad touch by him. Hawkins picks it up, past him. Mueller to Hayne. All the way to the middle. Up, tries to get to Star, but unfortunately the center back intercepts. Still, the clear's bad. O'Hurley carries up the wing. Pass into Sick. Now to Star. To Hayne. Wow. That was a good play. He set Hayne up very well for that, and they still failed. That's unfortunate. I think Star, honestly, as a striker, you deserve to yell at your teammate for missing that shot. I would. Yeah. Metalbeard, bad shot. No power, right at the keeper. But yeah. Oh, also, I was joking about yelling at your teammate. Don't do that. Wow. Okay, the pass into O'Hurley from Jansen is also wasted there. That was a great opportunity. Hayne takes the shot. Actually, it's not a terrible one. She just does have to go pretty low to get it. Either way, only 1 minute of extra time. Time's just about to run out. And there you have it, folks. Full time has finally arrived. We'll take a quick look at the standings before I officially sign off. But, of course, Jansen is going to get the victory with a hat-trick and an assist, I might add. So he's going to get the player of the match. Well-deserved. Jansen made a lot of good plays there. And, again, the goals, they were right time, right place. But at the same time, you know, like the interception goal he had, that was a really good play. Right time, right place, but that was, his skill. The other one was like he got lucky on some deflections that bounced right to him. Yeah, right time, right place. But still, you'll love to see it, especially for a striker. Scoring goals is my goal. Should be yours too. Either way, Jakarta on top. Port Royal manages to stay in second. Eagles, with their loss, unfortunately, are going to fall at least one full game behind Port Royal and remain in third. Stockholm in fourth. Um, Atletico in fifth. Adawa Accra in sixth. Istanbul moves out of last place with their very first win of the season over Sydney, who is now in last place as well. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.